I literally just got off work and I'm so hungry. I ordered DoorDash. They have the best ice cream. They have the best bionico. They have the best chamoyada. Okay, make sure I don't have food in my teeth. I just got done eating, but I'm just gonna go ahead and sanitize my hands before we start. This video is very important. I'm teaching today. You know, I have always wanted to be a teacher. In my yearbook, when I was in grade school, it said that, what did you want to be when you grow up? Oh my god, I think I ate the sanitizer. I put in there that I wanted to be a teacher. I didn't turn out to be a teacher. I turned out to be a nurse. But anyways, I don't know why I started talking about that, but let's begin. Hey guys! Sorry, I'm so excited. Hey guys! Hello world! Hello Philippines! Hello mermaids and unicorns, boys and girls. Welcome back to my channel. That was long. For today's video, we are going back to basics. Every time I say that line, I always hear this song in my mind. They try to make me go to rehab, but I say no, no, no. Yeah, I don't know why. Because I think the album is Back to Black, right? And anyways, I don't know why I'm saying that. My mind is all over the place today. Like I said, so this video is going to be back to basics. I am going to be showing you guys how I do my base, like my makeup base. Hopefully you guys will be able to pick up some tips and tricks from my routine when I do my makeup base. And I just want to talk about, you know, like the basic things in makeup, you know, the face primer, foundation, concealer, and all that jazz. So without further ado, let's begin the video. Cross. Lights, camera, action! Let's go back to face primer. Makeup base. So when you say makeup base, that really is just about your foundation and your concealer, the things that you apply on your face first before you apply the other things like the bronzers, the blush, and the eyeshadows, the mascaras, lipsticks, and all that jazz. So first things first, before you start slapping all those foundations and concealers on your face, you gotta make sure that your skin is fully moisturized. So if you don't believe, or if you're not a believer in face primers, then if you just moisturize your face, like you just literally wash your face, put on your moisturizers, then that's okay. You can go ahead and put on your foundations and your concealer. But if you're extra like me, I like to put on moisturizers, of course, and then I put on face primers. Face primers comes in different consistency. So I say it, like this one is a primer oil, and there's creams and there's other kinds also. Some they come in this, like the spray kinds. Like this one is like prep, set, and refresh. So you can actually use this to prime your face and then also set your makeup. But what I do for me is that I base my face primer depending on the type of foundation that I will be using for that day. So if my foundation will be matte and I know that it's going to be on the medium to full coverage type of foundation, I always prefer to use primer oil because I have very dry skin. Okay? Okay. Make sure you guys, your hands are clean. I want to emphasize that, especially now with the pandemic that's going on. Wash your damn hands before you apply your makeup. Okay, so we're gonna apply the primer. All right, so whatever primer you have at hand, go ahead and grab that. We're gonna need to do a return demonstration after I explain everything, okay? All right. Okay, so just do a drop, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever. And you can just go ahead and apply that onto your skin, like so. I try to massage my face thoroughly with the face primer, and I just like massaging my face. I like facial massage. I really do. I do that a lot when I do my skincare. So okay, so primer is down. Let's move on to, okay, so this part is a little bit not tricky, maybe controversial, or a place for people to start talking and debating about, but foundation and concealer, okay? A lot of people always go with foundation first rather than concealer, but for me, I always, well, not always, before I would always just go with the foundation, but lately I found it that if I go with concealer first, I tend to not pack on more foundation. And I've always loved and preferred to have a lighter, at least light medium coverage foundation. I never liked the full coverage. I'm not that queen, so sorry. But either way, you can actually apply the concealer or the foundation either way. So you could go in with the foundation first, or you could go in with the concealer first, okay? There is no rule in applying makeup. You do you. But before I apply the concealer, I'm actually hold on. But before I apply the concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my under eye. This is by Becca. This is their under eye brightening corrector cream, and see, I'm almost done with the product. So I'm actually just trying to use it all up because I am in this low buy thing this year. It's low buy, it's not no buy. I mean, for today, I'm actually gonna show you how I do my base. So I'm gonna go and apply concealer first. And concealer is also the same thing with foundation. You also have full coverage, medium coverage, and just light coverage. And a lot of people use concealer to not only conceal dark spots and some spots, and then also they use concealer to brighten up the T-zone, right? Like the forehead over here, that's your T-zone. That's what they do also. So I put my concealer here because hormones, you know, and that is always the place where everything turns red. So I can't stop that. That's just part of me being a woman. So that's actually all I do with my concealer. It's a combination of both. I'm trying to conceal and brighten at the same time. So I use a makeup brush for most part for both concealer and foundation. So this is my favorite concealer brush. This is by Morphe, and this is the E8. And to me, this is the best concealer brush there is, according to me, okay? I forgot to put some on my forehead, but I usually put some here. But it's okay, I'll just use the leftover products. So that is the after effect of putting on concealer. So you see what I'm trying to get here? Like if I put on concealer first and I've already covered up most part of my face that I need coverage. Now when I go in with my foundation, I don't need to put a whole lot because I've already put in the concealer. Get it? Get it? Okay, yes. Okay, now for foundation, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And like I said, I'm just trying to use up all the Wet n Wild products I have, and this is actually a really good foundation. This is medium to full coverage. This foundation, it comes with a spatula. Like this is the applicator. So what I do is I just slap it all directly to my face, but I don't put a whole lot. And what I've been doing is just putting it right there on both sides, and then one here, and then on my forehead. Then that's all I do, and then I just go ahead and blend that, and then I will sit back and assess the situation if I need to add more. Allie, it's all your fault why I say that. And this is my favorite foundation brush at the moment, and this is by It's Cosmetics, and this is the Love is the Foundation Makeup Brush, and they only come out with this every October, which is the Breast Cancer Month awareness. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I'm very satisfied with the amount of foundation that I have on my face right now, so I don't want to add more, but I'm just gonna keep on blending. So I just want to make my skin look really, really flawless, and that I want it to look like I'm not wearing 10 pounds of foundation. But that's just me. Okay, there's a lot of people out there that wants the full-on beat, you know, the whole, yeah, but not me. I like everything a little bit natural. Of course, this is not natural, but for me it is. Okay, I need to stop talking. So I'm just waiting for it to dry up a little bit. Okay, so what I normally do after I apply all of my concealer and my foundation, after using a brush, I go in with a makeup sponge. And I just press all that product in my face. Because I feel like this beauty sponge, or the sponge soaks up all the excess product on your face. So that's all there is. And I usually do that before I apply the powder or the setting powder. After you applied your concealer and your foundation, or foundation and then concealer, it goes either way, like I keep saying, you have to set it. One reason is that if you're very oily, or if you have an oily type skin, then the oil starts coming out later on the day and that will all melt. But if you set it with powder, especially if you have a good setting powder, excuse me, I'm sorry about that, that will help lock in your foundation, and that will help keep your foundation on your skin. Excuse me, let me check my phone, maybe it's an emergency. As I was talking, you need to have a good setting powder. Now, setting powder comes in different forms. It comes in a loose setting powder, you know, those loose powders, and it comes in compacts too. And there are a lot of really good products out there, but for today, I'm gonna show you two. e.l.f. for me, this one is pretty new to me, which is actually pretty good. I don't mind it at all. I like it, but like I keep saying, I'm trying to use up all of my Wet n Wild products, so I'm gonna be using this one right here, which is actually a partner with the foundation, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. Okay, so just a reminder, we're just trying to do the base here, but in an exemption though, if you are gonna be using cream products, most cream products, like say for example, if you're gonna be using a cream bronzer or a cream blush, or say, my son is so noisy, or say if you're using those cream contour sticks or whatever it is, don't set your face first. Or you can set the concealer that you applied, but only set the part where you applied the concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set all of that stuff that we put on our face, and you need a brush. So this is actually the setting brush that I'm using currently, and this is by Eco Tools, and it's very beautiful. What's a face? And what I do is I just tap that in. So I have very dry face, including my under eye. They are dry, so I don't apply a whole lot of powder. I don't pack the powder on. But if you have oily skin, then you have an excuse to pack on the setting powder. But if you notice, I'm using this brush to set where I applied the concealer. Right? Now, with the whole entire face, I will go for a fluffy brush. Let me show. To set my entire face, I don't really need to pack on the whole powder. So I go for a fluffy brush like this. And this is the Real Techniques. So I just apply the powder. Tap, tap, tap. And I normally will just go through this. And this is if I don't use cream products. So I just go ahead and set my whole entire face. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, unicorns, mermaids, that is how I do my makeup base. Done! I'm done with the whole makeup. I actually filmed the whole entire eye look because I'm gonna upload it as my 3-minute video. I actually used the Jaclyn Hill palette, the Bling Boss. Yeah, so I really enjoyed filming this video. It was so much fun, and I put on some lashes. I haven't put on lashes in a long time. So it was a task. I had to do dance break, you know, while waiting for the glue to dry. Talking too much, but anyways, you guys, I hope that you guys learned something from this video today as to how to do your makeup base, your concealer, your foundation, and all that stuff. If not, I'm so sorry. I thought that you guys would, you know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and coming back to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe before leaving. If you guys have any requests, anything, you want to say hi to me, come say hi to me. Just say hi to me in the comments down below, you know, or leave me an emoji, whatever it is, just, you know, yeah. All right, thank you guys so much again, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget, remember to love yourself, all right? Happy Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's month, happy Chinese New Year. See you guys. Boom, I'm done. Yeah. My hands are so...